And this morning, it's all about Craig Melvin. Hey, Craig.
Good to see you guys. Good morning to you. I'll admit, I was a bit skeptical before all of this. I've tried meditation a few times, never really stuck. But my coach is a fellow named Andy Puddicombe. He's the co-creator of Headspace, and he makes it easy and accessible for everyone, even me. From breaking news to working out to spending time with my family, life can get pretty busy and sometimes a little overwhelming. You got your work cut out. You've got your work cut out.
That excites me.
Does it?
That excites me.
There's a lot happening up here. Andy Puddicombe is a former monk and the co-creator of Headspace, a meditation app helping more than 11 million people find peace of mind anytime, anywhere, including me. In full disclosure, I've tried a number of times to meditate. Focusing can be very hard for me.
Meditation is not about changing your life necessarily or changing the way that you live. It's more about how can you live the life that you're living with a greater sense of calm and perspective. Over the 30 days, I'd love you to get to a point where you feel less stressed and more rested, more present, less distracted.
If we accomplish one of those,
yeah,
I would.
We'll take it.
Absolutely, absolutely. The first part of Andy's plan is meditation, using just 10 minutes a day to find my inner zen.
Breathe in through the nose. Our job over time is, as I say, is not to stop thoughts from arising, is to get comfortable with thoughts arising and not getting caught up in them.
The second part is mindfulness. Small things I can do every day to feel more at ease, like journaling, listening to music, and doing something kind for a stranger, even in one of New York City's busiest subway stations.
Temptation is to think that we need to go and find a quiet place, but if you know how to bring your mind kind of into your body and be more present, you can do it right here.
Never mind
all these people around, the hustle and bustle and all the distractions and the adverts and everything else.
Andy showed me how to be more mindful while walking and even drinking coffee.
If you can take 60 seconds to just focus on the physical senses, the smell of it, the taste of it, the temperature of the cup, they sound like really small things, but we spend so little time aware of those things. And the more time we're aware of them, the more present we are.
It's good coffee. And my favorite, how to be more mindful with my phone by turning off notifications.
You know how often you need to check your phone. The problem is every time we get a notification, it does something to us. It gives us actually a rush of kind of dopamine. It's almost like a reward thing, even though we may not like what's coming in.
It's like, oh, someone needs me.
Exactly. So unfortunately, it trains the brain to want more distraction.
And decluttering my screen.
But I found that when I had all my social media and everything else on the homepage, I was looking at it more often. And then I found if I moved it to the next page, it's crazy, it's only a page away, but there was something about when I pulled out my phone, I was way less likely to go and check things. And
that's genius. So I've never thought about that.
So clean up your home screen.
That makes a lot of sense. And as I'm talking to you, my phone's vibrating.
My hope is at the end of those 30 days, you will have found 3 or 4 keys to mindfulness that you can take away with you and use in your everyday life.
So I've learned some really great tips from Andy. My 2 biggest priorities have been making time every morning for just a few minutes of silence. Doesn't have to be a lot of time. And also limiting how much I use my phone, especially at home. The fitness tips have been great. The nutritional tips have been great, guys. But this, and this is not hyperbole here, this has been transformative. This has been life-changing for me.
So that 10 minutes just sitting there, and what do you do when thoughts are kicking around? Do you just explain that part?
At first, it's very difficult to stop your mind from wandering. Yeah. But this morning when I did it, you find your mind wandering, and then you immediately, as Andy says in the 10-minute exercise, you just pull your mind back.
Pull it back.
You just pull your mind back. It's helped me focus, concentrate, like be more present during conversations. I listen to music now. Yeah. I'm actually listening to the lyrics and not just like,
Yeah.
You know, it's cool because I get to be a part of all of your segments for the month, and I would say at this stage, he's winning.
What are you talking about?
No, I would. He's made the most changes. He's a different person.
By the way, you've lost a lot of weight. I don't want to know how much. This is not.
It's okay.
No.
It's Team Craig.
Thank you.
I think it's Team Craig.
I may have to get the T-shirt. What color was the T-shirt? Blue. I may have to get a blue T-shirt.
We'll get you one.
If you're curious about meditation, you can text Craig's coach, Andy, or join him later today for a Facebook Live. Head to today.com to find out how.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.